Hello everyone and welcome to the world. This is a video that me, Boy Plus Minecraft, has made, and right now, right now I am walking along a path that I made 2 episodes ago. But yesterday for me when I recorded it, but last time whenever you guys were watching the videos, I built this cupcake. And I will admit I had a bit of it didn't look that good when I was halfway through building it. Now I kind of like it, but I guess it could look better, but it's hard to build a cupcake in Minecraft. And I think that it looks good as it is. And if I keep working on it, it's just going to get even more this. And this isn't bad, but even more what happened earlier, which is weird. Anyway, I also built an ice cream stand, a little beach. No, I don't want to fall down. I also built a little beach, a hot dog stand. I almost said cart there. I don't know why. And in this episode, I am going to work on either one of 3 things. I'm going to work on the dart throwing game, when you throw dart at a balloon, the carnival game. Or I'm going to work on a Ferris wheel somewhere over here, or I'm going to work on a merry-go-round. But I kind of want to do the Ferris wheel. So, the base of a Ferris wheel, well, I've never actually built a Ferris wheel in Minecraft before, so let's just start from scratch. So, I know how to build a circle in Minecraft, so I'm just going to show you. I'm actually going to build a few blocks up like this, so that we have room for the carts down below. And I think it should be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 more blocks up this way. And I'm just going to move it this way. So if I want it to be let's make it a 4. So you make 4, then 1, 2, 3. Well, you go up by 1 and then do 1 less. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1. And then once you get to here, you go up by 2, and then you go up by 3, and then you go up by 4, and then if 4 is the biggest number, then you start going in like this, like 1, 2, 3. This is going to end up being really big, but you can't really help it in Minecraft if you want to make this is the closest thing to a perfect circle in Minecraft. So, and then if I also get rid of these, I wonder how high this thing is going to be. I might just end up getting rid of it if it's way, way, way too high. Yeah, this isn't right here. So here it's supposed to be 1. Then it goes 2, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4. And who knows, maybe this is just going to be a really big Ferris wheel. Actually, that looks like a pretty big Ferris wheel, but not overly massive, if that's what you're thinking. And when I look up, for some reason the frame rate is even more low when I look up. So I'm just going to build from the bottom down. So, and then I go 2. And I am building this out of polished andesite because I think it just looks more, not playful, but it's hard to describe. Like, have you ever seen a picture of the plastic texture pack in Minecraft? Well, if you haven't, then I'm probably going to be putting one on the screen up now. You can see just how all of the blocks kind of have this outline, and I have the plastic texture pack for my PS4. And I think that texture pack is really playful. So this block is kind of close to it, and I think it's kind of close to a block that would be in that texture pack. So I think I did this wrong. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I had to have made a mistake there. So this goes 1, 2, 3, and then here. Oh, here it's 1, 2, and there we go. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, just to make it look more like, you can also add and take small things away. Like yeah, that looks good. You can also make the bottom a bit more different. So I think this is a good size for my Ferris wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and break these blocks and place them here. Then also, I need to decide how big the carts are going to be and how many I'm going to have. So if I have, it's always a good idea to start with red, because then you can, because if you start with red, then you can either use rainbow or you can use the primary colors, because red is good. Well, red is good with with surprisingly a lot of colors. So I'm going to take these oakwood stairs, and I'm going to place a cart like this. And what happens if I go up like this? What if I make these carts like a small, there's two types of Ferris wheels, and this is I'm making this up, this isn't an actual fact, but it is a way to tell, there is a difference between them, but it's not their actual types of Ferris wheel-ness, if that even makes sense. But basically, there are two types of Ferris wheel cars. There are the cars with these, seats on the inside, and they're all enclosed and stuff. But then there are also them with open seats, where you're leaning and tilting back and forth. So this doesn't look that good, so I'm going to get rid of it, although I am still going to be using red. So if I decide if I have this, and then have this, and this and that and this, but if I have my floor down here, and then get rid of these right here, excuse me. Oh, and sorry about that thing that just popped up on the screen. I'm going to build my stairs, and I'm going to make it a bit more circular, if I can do that. So, and then what if I get red stained glass, and where is that? Because for some reason the console, and why are glass paints in here but normal glass is in here? But for some reason your inventory on console and your inventory in PC are different. And I know that doesn't really make sense, but they are, because if you're a PC player, fences are in decorations, obviously. But on console, they're in building blocks. If you're on console, you're like, what? Why are they in decorations? If you're a console player, but if you're on PC, you're like, why are they in building blocks? That makes no sense. When I started off playing Minecraft, they were in building blocks. So, they were in, I started playing Minecraft on PC, which means that they were in, great, now I've confused myself, but they were in decorations. So, I was thinking, what if I make these carriages have a glass floor? And that doesn't look like a good Ferris wheel carriage. And here's why. Because it doesn't look like it's hanging. So if I can move it down a few blocks, like this, and I realize that you don't actually have to be in them, because it's a build, not like in a working Ferris wheel, which it would be cool if they added gears and stuff to Minecraft. I know they used to have some sort of block called the cog, although I have no idea what they used it for. But, sorry, for some reason they took it away. But what if they had cogs and gears that actually worked in Minecraft? That would be really cool. But also, I was thinking, what if this Ferris wheel had a glass floor? Okay? And I was thinking, there are several buildings with glass floors. I know in the Grand Canyon, there's like a sky bridge that goes over the canyon with a glass floor looking straight down. I know the big tower in Chicago, I know they have a glass floor from really high up. I consider myself a skyscraper expert, even though I've only been to Chicago once, and trust me, I do not live anywhere near there. I'm never going to tell you where I live because that's a security hazard. But I will tell you that I have been to Chicago and I have done I think it's called the Edge. Yes, I have done the Edge. It's from the 103rd floor and it's really cool. And why am I building this down again? This should be the middle right here. But it's really cool just looking straight down to the busy street below. So if I build it like this, then you can see it above you. But if you ever go to Chicago, I would recommend that as a touristy thing to do. So then, if I put the seats in, I actually might have just a door right. Actually, no. I don't think this is not going to be the place where you're bored. There needs to be like, how are you going to get on it? I might just have a seat right here and then maybe a door here. Yes, if I put a door here, then I'm going to have glass right there. And then I'm also going to have glass right here, and glass right here, and glass right here. Okay, I guess that does make more sense, but then if I put an iron door, should it be an iron door? Yeah, I think it should be an iron door. And if I put, actually no, I cannot put buttons. How do I get in here? Is there a way to put like an emergency button up here? Yeah, that's how you get out. And then here we can have I'm planning on having a little ramp right here from what's holding it up, but first we need to build the top of this car, for example. And let's see, how many cars should we have? I think we should have about 4. And so that's red, blue, yellow for the primary colors. And if you have 4 colors, and you want 3 of them to be the primary colors, here's a tip. I recommend lime green, because they go really well with the primary colors for some reason. And like orange, that looks good. That's personally my favorite color. But it doesn't, it looks too much like red. Green, even though it is a mix of yellow and blue, does not look like yellow and blue. So now I'm sorry, tree, I need to move you back slightly, and I might even have to trim most of you out of the way, just so we can, because I wasn't thinking about this before, but I will think we will be able to. The things that are holding it up, the circles, they're not on the inside, they're actually on the outside, on both sides, and they just hold it up. Well, they hold the Ferris wheel up. So, I am going to build another one on this side, and just so I don't get confused, this is 4, and then this one is 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. Then 1. Then 2. Then 3. Then 4. And so now if you don't know how to make a perfect circle in Minecraft, I did tell you that this is how you make a perfect circle in Minecraft. Now you know. Although one thing, it's not technically a perfect circle, because a perfect circle is not in any way a cube. A perfect circle is when, also, I just realized something. This should be, oh yeah, I forgot I made this extra long, but a perfect circle is when the radius times 2 times pi equals the area of the circle, or the, oh no, or an easier way to do it is is the perimeter of the circle divided by pi, which is not like pumpkin pie or anything. And as well as liking skyscrapers, I really like math. But don't call me a nerd yet, because this is really cool. Pi is an irrational number, which means it never ends. And I'm not going to give you a math lesson, but I am going to recite the first 30 digits of pi correctly, straight from memory, right here in this episode of Boy Plus Minecraft, right now. I know, it's so cool, right? Yes, it is. Although, I don't want to sound weird in case you, really don't like math. But, here goes. 3.14159265358979323846264338327. There, wasn't so bad, was it? Anyway, it took me a surprisingly long amount of time to memorize that. Of course, I bet you there are a few of you guys out there that are like, I know the first 100 digits of pi, or I didn't know about pi before, but because my memory is so good, now I know all of those 30 digits immediately. That's cool. I've always actually kind of wanted a memory like that. But I'm just really into stuff like that. Even though I really like random things, like random facts. In fact, I'm actually thinking of making, not a separate channel, but I'm thinking of making a playlist just called Interesting Things. And one of the videos is going to have a bunch of random facts on it, such as an avocado is actually a fruit. A strawberry is a fruit and not a berry. And an avocado is a fruit. I think I just said that. But a banana is a berry. And not just fruit and berry facts, but other facts. Although I'm not going to say them, because if I do make it, then you would already know all the facts for the video. So I think it should be light blue, light blue, not dark blue, because then it makes it just more colorful. So light blue. And then if I make it like this, and it's going to have a glass floor looking all the way down. This is going to be so cool. And I might have to work on this in the next episode. So if it goes up one, and it also goes down one with the wool. So, okay, that's good to know. And if I do this and this, then I do this and this and that and this and that. Anyway, so as you can see, if I were in survival mode, and I wouldn't be in any real danger if I didn't do anything, but I guarantee, actually no, I don't guarantee it because I don't know, but a really fun way a good idea for a carnival would be to have a Ferris wheel with a glass floor, because that's special, and it would make your fair special, and not just any ordinary fair with Ferris wheels and stuff. So that's what I'm doing with my fair. That makes my fair, I've said fair like a million times, haven't I? But that's what's making my boardwalk special. Wait, and why was my thing going crazy like that? I wasn't even touching it. It's kind of weird. But here we go. And then if I have a button right there, if I just do this, and it needs to go up one. But I'm gonna try and put a bizarre twist on all of my attractions, such as the Ferris wheel has glass floor. Well, it has a glass floor. And also, that's what I have right now, but I'm also with the, not in the next episode, because in the next episode, I'm going to work on the Ferris wheel even more, But when I work on the next part of the boardwalk, I'm probably going to do the merry-go-round. So then if I also make these here, this might be a bit harder. So then if I get yellow, then I get yellow stained glass. If I make it like this, let's see, it's too long, so then that would make it like this, and then like that, and then like this and that. So then I go this way, it goes around like this. I didn't realize if you take away all the wool, the glass is surprisingly squarey, and I'm not talking about like Minecraft blocky, I'm talking about like it's surprisingly right angled, even if it was curved, because I have these here, these extra things poking out a little bit. Okay, and I think I'm actually getting into the hang of making these, so I made this one a lot quicker. Then I make this and this, and then it's gonna have a glass floor. Wait, and I just thought of something. What if, and after I make the blue one, I'm gonna do this real quick before the episode ends. What if I make the chairs in each car, like the color of the car, such as this would be probably sandstone, so it's yellow. Yes, I think that's a good idea. So there's a car, Okay, this Ferris wheel is looking pretty good. Then if I go in here, and this is going to be the green one. And why is the frame rate so low in, not just this world, just in general? I think it might have something to do with, and I've said this a million times, but just in case you're new, I think I'm going to start a tradition of saying this every episode. Oh, and also that message that popped up that said this copy of Windows is not genuine, that's actually correct, because we are running this on Windows 7. That's exactly what I was going to say. Thank you, computer, for pointing that out for me, even though I was doing it anyway. So basically, our computer is still Windows 7, and it's telling us that it's not genuine because it's kind of outdated, even though that's kind of a mean thing to say. So it keeps telling us to upgrade to a Windows 10, and I think we're going to do that soon, and that's definitely going to help us, well, help me, but mainly everybody else who uses it, because the computer will be faster and stuff, but also help me, because I think this update of Minecraft 1.12.1 to be exact, is built for Windows 10. Well, not specifically for Windows 10, but it's built for the most recent versions. So, what am I trying to say here? And because it's built for the most recent versions, and we're in kind of an outdated version, then, well, you get the point. It's slower than it should because it's not running as fast as the programming says it needs to be. Anyway, so what color goes good with green? I can probably do, this is actually kind of hard. If I get, no, not purple. This brick stair is definitely going to be for the red one, well, the red carriage. And then, what if I just get another sandstone one? And then I can put the other brick one. Wouldn't it be cool if they had prismarine stairs? That would be cool. But, because they have it in Minecraft story mode. Because if I make this one brick, and I know everybody doesn't like brick, but I am, just to make it kind of symmetrical. Then if I make this one sandstone, and add this in, and okay, there's already a button on the inside. Then if I do this, then clear. No, not Clea. Clear. Okay. Now I'm just going to do one more thing. Oh, there are 2 creepers right here in the middle of the village. Okay, I'm going to have to build an iron golem soon. Just like as the police, just to enforce the law. I'm going to make this, even though the Ferris wheel is floating in midair, I am going to make it look so that when we do add the things holding it up, I'm going to make it look more stable by adding in these stabilizers right here so that the 2 wheels are connected and that they move together. Let's see, there we go. And real Ferris wheels, I've seen them with I've seen ones that can carry up to 224 passengers in all the cars, and that's pretty cool, but this one only has 4 cars. And okay, so I think that's the end of this episode. It's been a few minutes longer than it normally is, but well, not that much. So I've built the stands, I've built the beach. Now I'm moving on to the boardwalk, where I can build, I want to build 3 things. The Ferris wheel, of course, the merry-go-round, and the carnival thing. Probably going to build the carnival game right here, so that the merry-go-round is here, and that it's more of a balance of size, because the merry-go-round is going to be a lot bigger. And why is it called a merry-go-round? I guess because you're merry and you're going around in a circle, is like merry as in happy, I guess. Okay. Anyway, that is the end of this video here. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, even if you don't want to, because I've already said this before, but everybody says that, and so am I. I'm saying that right now. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of The World, and I will see you all later. See ya!